Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Reassembly. Last episode we discovered that some agent fleets are way better armed than me. So let's do something about it. We currently have the ship factory Mark II. That design is going to go bye-bye. Let's design something that's slightly sturdier and more designed with combat in mind. So we are required to put at least a single solar array on it to produce our own resources, per my idea for this series. Then add some power generation to it, and then at least add some shields to the sides of the command module, so it's slightly protected. We are a factory ship, so we need a factory in the back, just to have that out of the way. Then let's put some modules on for speed. Let's see if we put this on the outside, 3 there and 3 there. And I think we can put 2 on the inside here. Yep. So we got 2 times 3 facing out, 2 to the side, so we have a little bit of maneuvering going on. Do a bit like that, a bit like that. Okay, so now we have a ship that can do very basic maneuvering. Let's actually take it for a spin. Boom. So we have all the thrusters on. It rotates, it accelerates, it zips about, and the shields are totally weak because they are not physically protected from crashes. So let's add extra obstacles for that. Boom. Come on. Yeah. Okay. So we are noticeably slower now, but if we bump into something, we're not going to lose our shields. So that's one innovation that went successful. But it does mean we need a bit more power to just get by. Okay, now the big important thing. We need guns. Lots of guns. So I was thinking, how much can we go overkill with this? Actually, if we want to have velocity amps, we can't. We need to have a space in the middle, because they take up space sideways, and we can do something like this to interleave velocity mods. So we need some damage amps. But these are the small ones. We don't want small ones. We want the big damage amps. Yeah, select, clone, rate amp, rate amp, rate amp. So this is just a very bare bones version. Let's watch it grow. See how it handles in terms of energy. Because that's my main concern. Let's see. Oh, it's set to burst. Let's see if we fire them all at the same time. Oh, it's nice. Every component that gets added, you see the gun change. It's awesome. Wow, the recoil. You can almost put them in the back and just mount them as thrusters. It's awesome. It also means we need more energy. A lot more energy. But that's good, that's good. We have some space for that. Let's see, is this enough? Just take it slowly. Just no, not by long shots. That's another one like that. Yep. Let's see, can we connect these? Yes, cool. So this way, if something gets shot off, there's more connections, so there's a lower chance that components will fall off because their single connection to the ship got lost. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, I think all generators are there now. Oh yeah. If you look at the energy, it still goes down to 0, but it goes very slowly. So we can keep this up for quite a while. And just look at the destructive power. We can just mine through an asteroid with this. And we're actually out of energy at the moment. And you don't really notice that much. It just slows down a little bit. But I just thought of something. We don't have point defenses. And those are important. So we need to take one generator out to put some point defenses in. Yeah, that kind of cost a big overhaul. Okay, so let's get everything back. So energy is gonna go down quicker now, but if there's missiles or drones, we can at least defend ourselves against it. So, we have a lot more firepower, but we're totally vulnerable and exposed in the front side now, so that's really not a good thing. So let's see what we can do about that. We can actually just mount some big triangles on here. Like so. We can clone that. We still can't link them because it's slightly off. But at least, yeah, for forward-facing attacks we are still very much vulnerable. So let's add a big block to that. Let's see. No. So this is. So can we put this one in between? Nope, we can't. So this is it. Let's add some struts. If you zoom out, you can almost not see that these are two different parts. So this is going to slow down the ship, but it will give us a lot of protection on the front side. So yeah. Oof, this is handling sluggish. It's a sluggish ship. Let's see, so let's take off a damage amplifier on each of the sides, so we can add an extra thruster to the back. And once we get more points to upgrade, actually do we have enough points? We have enough points to upgrade, okay, that's even better. Then we can actually just add the damage back. What was I thinking, messing with our guns? That's not the way you solve problems. Added the power generator as well. So we do that. We need to have some forms of sideways motion as well. So let's add one there and one there. And then that's our point limit again. So how are we? Yeah, we are complete. So we can zoom around. It's yeah, where we know that it definitely handles sluggish. But we have firepower. Firepower is good. So you. Ah, okay, I don't have any currency. I just need to build my friends rather than buy them. And that does sound slightly awkward. Come on. Yes. Oh yeah. For little ships like this, if they get hit by this torrent of fire, they're just gone. Oh. Big war. I want to shoot the big ship. Come on, stand still. Oh yeah. See, those missiles, they get nicely shot by the point defense. Ah, right. Ah, something explosive actually went through the hole and hit me from the side. Okay, and there's quite some points now, so we can do some spawning of ships. So yeah, I am a ship spawning ships. Let's see. Let's not go back just yet. We need more solar power. Actually, so this is a pretty good iteration of the factory ship. So let's name this one a Mark III. We can clone it, but I'm thinking we need more power. So let's make a solar boat. So a solar boat has a lot of solar arrays. It's not designed for combat, it's designed for energy, for making resources. So there's 2, 4, 6, 7, that's 4.2. That's 1, 2. So there's now 5 on each side. Yeah, so we got 10 solar arrays on here. So they produce 0.8 per second, so that's going to be 8 R per second for this entire boat. And each of the 10 modules stores 100 R, so that's 1000. But we can add R banks to it, like that. So this increases our R storage by quite a bit. Like that, and it's also can't mirror this. That's unfortunate. Can we do something creative with this? Maybe. That almost went right. This one is rotated. Well, I guess cookie for effort or something. So we have a forward facing arrow shape thing. So let's put a R bank on the front, and we need engines in the back for 5. Actually, if we rotate this one like so, now we can go forward and we have some sideways momentum. Then we can do the same here actually. And have this to brake and such. Then this is where the command module is located. So maybe do it like that. It looks tougher this way, to have it just encased in armor modules. Well, not even R, just bank modules. Boom, this is very, very solid. Okay, it has power generation, but it's not actually doing anything with it. So let's add a bunch of defense lasers to it, because this is mostly a defensive ship, right? It's not going to go into combat and heroically defeat all enemies. I want some shielding in there as well. We can just take this entire center module and just move it outside by 1. Yeah. Then just add some struts in there, like so. Yeah. We can add some point defense in here, or defense lasers. 750 points already for a farm. So this is a solar farm, which we will save. So let's add that to the menu as well. So we make little ships, we make a factory Mark II. We can actually upgrade that to... a button got stuck there. Make the Mark III rather than a Mark II. And then we start with the solar farm. And just to preempt this is probably going to be a Mark I as well. Because this is a model that has the potential to grow along. Click, click. Clone it. Okay. So. Little ship. That's the next one to grow. While we're at it, might as well just zoom about a little bit. We're just covering new areas. There's red things. Maybe there's some bigger red things that we can shoot. Do you have any friends? We want to shoot them. Oh, natural resources. It's not like we're looking for them, but if they're there, hey, we're not gonna not pick them up. That would be silly. Yeah. Cool. That's enough points to spawn something. What was that? Ah, the little ship. Yes. I think I'm getting awfully close to agent territory. No, I can't recruit them. Yeah, there's... the problem with them is that there's too many of them. A single one of them is beatable. If you get multiple, that's where the problem comes in. Yeah. Okay, so... yeah, I'm being way too overly optimistic here. I really should not go after them. Well, lesson learned, right? So this is a pretty good fleet against me, because I need to get in close still to shoot them. So I could up the range on my guns. Or you can, something like this, you probably want to counter it with lots of missiles or drones or other forms of indirect warfare. There's a different agent there. That's actually more points, but points don't always mean everything. But for now, let's bypass everything. Oh, that was a lucky kill. Let's see. For now, let's stop with the factory ships. Let's go with little ships and solar farms, just to build up our resources a bit. That worked. Let's shuriken. There's another shuriken. We actually go faster because the guns act like thrusters. Okay. Stand still. Okay, we need a bit more points for a solar farm. Get close. Start wrecking. Which apparently goes two ways. Okay. I think he gets away. The plants are easier to kill. But it's what I said in a previous video. The downside of this faction. See, we already got that. The downside of this faction is that my thrusters are not very good. compared to other factions, and my components are heavy. So I'm gonna have big and sluggish ships. But I can compensate by just having long-range weapons and very powerful weapons. And when they get in close, I have defensive lasers, which are pretty good. So it's a matter of just using your faction in the right way. Okay, let's spawn a first solar farm. Oh, and there we are under attack. Stop attacking my solar farm. It's not even done building yet. Oh yeah. Well, no. Stop shooting at me. Stop shooting at me. If you just take the time to make a tactical withdrawal, that helps. Oh yeah, that's a nice looking ship. And it's going to generate a lot of R, which is also important. And it actually picked up guns from the wreckages, which is cool. Oh yeah. So that red faction, I don't think they have shields. So all they got is armor and weapons. Lots and lots of weapons. So once you do manage to shoot at them, they go down pretty quickly, but you have to get in close. Okay, so I'm liking how fast the R in the fleet is now building up with the solar farm. Yeah, we were going this way. On the way to the blinking arrows in the top left to liberate a station. And on the way there, look, little ones. We can wreck their day. Yep. 82 points. Hey, stop harassing my buddy. That's my buddy. Okay, it's not actually my buddy. Can't recruit him to be my buddy. But still. It's the thought that counts. So, there you go. And how hard is it to shoot a ship? Apparently that's quite a challenge still. Oh yeah. Let's break this up. And plop out the new ship. And we're going straight towards the agent fleet, so let's fly around there. That's the agent fleet still, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Shurikens, all they want to do is run away. So we can deal with that. Okay, let's go this way. Spawn some more ships. Broke off some pieces. Because I'm a terrible pilot. Stations. There's a shuriken, but he's gonna run away. Oh, okay. If you're flying into my barrel, I'm going to eat you. Oh yeah. And that's a station. Hey, we have enough credits to do an upgrade again. Ooh! Next upgrade is gonna take us over 1,000 points. So that's the point where I... So, my plan is to get to 1,000 points. Then unlock the drone launcher, since that's the only and the defense laser, since those two techs are both below 1000 points. Then I want to get to 2000 points, and after that unlock the protector. Then get to 4000 points, and after that unlock the drone launcher, and after that go for 8000 points. So that's in terms of progression, that's what I'm thinking. And of course always build ships that are the maximum size I can, but that's kind of obvious. Oh yeah, I was looking for the big red ships. Wah, 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 wah. Did that space station just attack me from behind? I got backstabbed by a space station. How? Okay, yeah. I guess it takes a special kind of person to achieve that. Blow up all the bits. I have a little bit of credit, but I don't think I can. Ah, cool. 109 points for 439 point ship. So it's about a quarter of the point value that you have to pay to get the ships. So this one's going to be 50, but I don't have that, so it's going to be about 17 missing. Yeah. Okay. That's cool that I now figured out how that works. Blow up the wreckage, because apparently even wreckage helps to claim parts of the map for yourself. Cool. We have another space station here. Let's move to the next station slightly up here. Oh, you. Yeah. You. If I was wearing gauntlets, I was throwing them at you. Along with my bullets. But since I don't actually wear a gauntlet, my bullets will have to suffice. Oh yeah. Seriously. Little brawler. Hey, stop attacking my buddy. Ooh, research ship. Okay. There's too many of them. Death by piranhas. No, 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 no. Arg. Okay. So, yeah. They really are like piranhas. 1 little fishy is not a problem. 10 little fishies will chew off your armor. And I think we actually have enough points for an upgrade. Yeah, 1000 points. So, that's maybe more room for defenses. I'm thinking. Do something like this, something like that. Problem is that the shield is not very big. It's the tiny version of the shield, so it's not going to stop a lot of firepower all by itself. Of course, if we add shields, we need power gen. Okay, we need to get rid of more struts to put in power generators. Yep. So let's see how this works for now, and then we can add probably more guns. Let's see how power stable we are. Oh yeah. Ah, I was not paying attention, but ooh, lucky shot, got his core. Okay, so kill a ship worth 2500 points. We can check that off the list. That was rather unexpected, but it was cool. That's the dice. Yeah, those events make the niceness of this game. Let's see, let's add another one. So we have a decent range here now. See how if we're still power stable. The pew 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 needs to be reconnected. Are we complete yet? Nope. Now we're complete. See how much range it got. Also see how quickly the energy drains. It's awesome. Oh, another, look, it's another one. And it has friends, okay. Actually, even when I'm out of energy, it's not quite bad. Oh, he killed our space station. Basket. Hey, why are you shooting in the side? No, I'm being attacked from all sides. I don't like it. Ah, let's go away, get away, get away. Spin away, little shippy, spin away! Wow, actually survived that encounter. I am impressed. And my little shippy got destroyed. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have spawned it before I was available to actually defend it. Brave little ship. Okay, do we have points to spare? Yeah, we have points to spare. About 48. So, is there another place where we can fit in? Oh, 48. That means 3 defense lasers, actually. Since they have turned out to be rather useful. Okay, if we do 2 of them, then we have extra thrusters. Well, I think I was going for just putting thrusters on the side. Yeah, see, since we're getting slightly more sluggish with all the extra weight. But now energy should still be the same. But in close encounters, the point defense lasers are going to be very, very helpful. Wait. What are you doing? Okay. See, our point defense lasers are awesome. If I'm not shooting and I just go for close range for the point defense lasers, they do a lot of damage. See, this is all point defense lasers. It's just boom. Takes a bit of time. Yeah. That was not the smartest of moves to just focus only on that little ship and ignore everything else. Yeah. Okay, so I think I was originally on my way to a station there. Let's do that. Conquer the universe. A couple steps at a time. Whoa, that's nasty. He got me before I got him. So I think I need a bit more forward-facing armor. There's a structural weakness here. I don't actually have laser beams. My guns, all I have is laser beams. Not going to get shot by a little ship, am I? I'm just going to stay close to the space station. Nice space station. Okay, let's see. Goal here was unlocked, so let's not upgrade the ship anymore until we have the components unlocked. So that's the drone launcher and the defense laser. So that's 720 and 810. Let's have another look. Our ship is done, but that means we should probably rename it. Yep, Mark IV. Add it to the list. And then let's design a space station for about 1000 points. So we can actually make something useful out of that. Even though the space station is going to be slightly underwhelmed in protection until we actually get the large shields, we will work with what we have. So let's go for some kind of block design with solar arrays as the core of the design. Then stuff the rest of the center with generators. Actually, put this one in the middle, like so. Then we can put a defense laser on each side, and we can put a shield. Oh yeah, they're called protectors, not shields, on each side. So our core is now slightly protected. Then for now that's going to be all the shields we put on this thing. So a structural body of solar arrays. Let's use our banks for the rest of the body. Let's see. So these are 4 wide, those are 3 wide. So if we add an extra line of these, then we can just line that one up nicely. We can actually just say, let's turn the triangles into squares. So we can just clone this side, put it there. So we now have a lot of power generation, we have a lot of storage on the outside that also doubles as armor. So this is a pretty beefy ship and it doesn't even cost that many points. So next step, build stuff. So factories, they build stuff, but for this race they also double as arc collectors. So let's just put one on each of the sides. Yep. So that costs a lot of points actually. So let's only do one. Just a single factory. That's all we're ever going to need. Then let's maybe put a protector next to it or on top of it, like that. Wow, this is tiny. Okay, scratch that plan. Let's put a bit of armor on top. Boom. Okay, now we need to defend ourselves. Yeah. And all we got was tiny defense lasers. So if we do it like that, just put them on all the corners. So the problem is we don't have long range weapons yet, and we don't have drones yet. So those are now definitely useful to unlock. On the other hand, we do have access to long range weapons. Just need to build it. So yeah, let's start with velocity, then start with some damage amps, then add a bunch of range. So this is 5 extra bits, so there's a range of 2400. That counts as sniper rifle for most races. And we add one there, we add one here. We clone both of them. And then add one on each of the sides. This is a funny looking ship. This turned out at 1300 points, but that's at least 1000. So, this is... it's a... What's a good name for this? It's a box. It's a laser box. So this is a laser box station. Mark 1. Yes, and I know I'm very, very creative with my names. Well, let's build one. Put it in the side quest, in the last slot. And then add an extra little ship, so we may make some... Is there a point in using little ships? So, Mark 1, Mark 3. So we go from about 300 points to about 400 points to 750 to almost 1300 points. Maybe I actually need to focus on just building a couple more smaller ships before I go after the very large ones. So just do more of the little ships. So take this one out, put this one in, and we build up our cycle. Since we have no fleets, no support, no nothing, it's kind of useful to have fleet support in this game. Oh, there's another of the stations up there, so let's go. Might actually build one of the new space stations for us that way. Oh, it's the city-state. They're annoying to deal with. Actually, they're gonna blow me up. Because they're just big buildings attached to the asteroids. I need to be in the middle of, don't I? Yeah, I need to be there. So I should just not get into a fight with multiple one of those things. Okay, now I killed its core. So I do have cores, just the shining bits. Okay, getting attacked from behind again. Not going to get backstabbed by a building. Space station is bad enough. Wait, that's a very, 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 very large ship coming my way. A spider! Okay. It looks big. I'm suitably impressed. Can we use the terrain to our advantage here? Also, I can shoot it, but it can't shoot me yet. Oh, I like sniping. Get over here. I'll just destroy your head first. Yep, shot off a wing, shot off another wing, killed its core. Awesome. Ooh, look at that sweet, sweet, sweet energy. So, how much was that station? 1295. That's almost achieved. I actually want to build one. So, it's the only thing to build, so it will be built. Without facing an enemy that has similar colors. Oof, that's annoying. Not being able to tell friend from foe until they start shooting at you. Slightly challenging. actually, let's just build a space station here. Help us with our defense. I need to guard it until it actually is all grown up. Stop shooting at my space station. Dang it. Yeah, it has point defenses on one side and is now building cannons. So they do drop R, but it immediately gets picked up by its buddies. Oh, awesome! The space station is actually moving because it's shooting the gun. So I actually broke the rule of the game that says that a ship without thrusters, so therefore that can't move, is a space station. But I have space stations that can move if they choose to shoot their guns. That's so cool. Let's see. Go for the core. Well, that's a nice thing about lasers actually. They always go straight for the core of those ships. Also, stop shooting at me, drones. I think I need to nudge my station back into the fight. So let's go around it. So go. Nudge it up a little. Hey, look, it's building a twin ship. So many lasers. So little power. That's probably the biggest problem with that space station right there. It just doesn't have the power generation capabilities. Ooh, there's a lot of R up here. Bloop. Let's get into range here. And let's get out. They're shooting at me. Spawn another space station, just because we can. So this is one of the most relaxing things about this modular faction in my mind. Is that energy is not something that you actively worry about. You just... well, I'm getting attacked by a laser drone that's shooting through the walls. Hilarious. No, but you don't have to consciously think about energy with this one. So, and you have effectively infinite storage for your R. So it's really easy to build things that are very, very large. Actually, that are way above your own capacity, because you can just store so much R. While with other factions you have to consciously think about it. And I think we got 1600 currency, which means we can unlock the big defense laser. And we can unlock drones. But I think I'm going to put a cut into the video here, because I've been recording for way over half an hour now. So for that, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next episode. Bye bye.